If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit round till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rules all around me.
Everybody, good morning. Happy freaking Tuesday. What up, everybody? Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Hope everyone is having a great freaking Tuesday. What is it? No, actually, it's not Tuesday. It's Wednesday. My fault. Happy freaking Wednesday. What's good? Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. What is happening? What's good? What's up? Everyone feeling good or what? Everyone feeling good? Team Kicks in the building, both big boy family, Pew Pew in the building. What's good? I Wear Bricks, Too Tuned, DJ V in the building. Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning. RPK in the building. Drew, what's good? JoJo Dancer, Murd in the building. DH, good morning. Drex, good morning. Del Mix, good morning. What up? Famous, good morning. KB in the building. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Yes, sir. Hook on Fire in the building. Edgar in the building. What's good? DH, good morning. What up, my guy? Hum Day, TWK in the building. What's good? Corey, Marcel in the building. What's good? Town Legend in the building. What's good? Chris Montgomery. What's good? Good morning. Danny V, Adobo. KB, what up, dude? How are you? Shout out my boy KB in the building. It's been a minute. Ireezy in the building. What's good? Cushy in the building. What's good? Gotta have kicks. Good morning, everyone. Pew Pew says. Scene Lover in the building. What's good? Casanova Kane. Slim Jim in the building. Sean, what's good? Rob in the building. What's good? GG's. Good morning, everybody, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Hit that like button on the way in. I'd really appreciate that. Rodney in the building, what's good? But other than that, man, I hope everyone's doing well, dude. How limited are the Alaskas? I'm hearing they're pretty limited, but there is some updates that I do want to talk about when it comes down to the shoe. 6-7 in the building, what's good? Treyway in the building, what's good? Julian, good morning, what up? Wilson Morales, good morning, what up? Alex in the building, what's good? Thanks for the shout out yesterday. Love always. Cap Closet says yes, sir. Brian, what up, dude? Good morning. 2 days and a wake up, and I'll be 47. Damn, where did the time go? Yeah, time flies, man, dude. I'm telling you guys, we're already getting into mid-March. We're getting into mid-March, chat. Let that sink in, okay? We're getting into mid-March. Joey, what up, dude? Good morning. Joseph, good morning. DJ morning, all dreary day, rainy, would rather be in bed. Dude, the weather forecast out here in Vegas it's gonna be dramatically changing here very, very soon. I mean, all week it's gonna be in the 80s, mid 80s, and then starting next week, we're getting into the 90s out here in Las Vegas. So it's gonna start to get pretty warm. It's gonna start to be pretty warm. I think this is gonna be the coldest day of the week, which is 76 degrees, and then everything else goes all 80s, and then we're hitting the 90s. Sneaker File says Virgil Abloh closer to 20,000. What up, Mr. Exclusive? What's good, dude? Good morning. What up? Good morning, Raph. I told you I had a nightmare last week, and it turned out not to be real. Max is still a Raider.
Morning, Ruffy boy. Speedy
J Hill
emoji.
for the 31-month re-up. Good morning, Rappy boy. What up, J Hill? Good morning to you, my friend. What up? How are you? Good morning, everybody. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Pool time, Frank says. Facts, dude. G-string in the pool and coming. Collab says, yeah, I think I've seen a little bit more people starting to get into going into the pool, not inside the pool, but like tanning wise, because I think people are trying to get used to the heat before it starts to heat up. So 10K was fake news. PPU says the league is going off on Baltimore for what they pulled. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I think is because he didn't pass physical, wasn't it? I mean, that kind of this trade, just because I think the reason why, because it's Max Crosby, right? It sounds like he didn't pass physical, so they backed out of the trade. It's kind of similar whenever the Lakers and the what's it called, the Hornets, they try to do that trade with I think it was Kyle Knet. I think that was his name, and I get no. It was with what's his name? It was their center. And then he didn't pass physical. So, and then they backed out of the trade. The trade didn't happen because of that reason. So, yeah, I forgot what his name was. He definitely didn't pass physical, and that's what it was. It wasn't like, the thing is, like, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I don't know, bro. I really don't know. They are known for doing this. They've backed out on deals 4 times now. I've seen, Rami says. Yeah, I guess. I mean, 2 first-round picks. Golly, bro. But at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Baltimore got cold feet. Heard people talking about how they got fleeced. A lot of other GMs around the league are saying that. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, it is what it is, dudes. It is what it is. Bam for 83. I know. I mean, if you guys want to get into sports, dude, yesterday, Bam Adebayo, I seen I think it was into like the 3rd quarter, and I was like, dude, there's no way dude has like 60 plus points right now. And then when I saw, and then so I turned my TV on. I was like, okay, let's put the TV on. And then I end up watching the entire 4th quarter. By the time it was like around 11 minutes, Bam already had 72 points. And I was just like, bro, this dude's going to hit 81. And honestly, like, I think, how does one person get 43 free throw attempts in a game? Rigged, Rami says. I mean, he is technically a power forward center, but at the end of the day, I just feel like at the end it was like very, very forced. Like at the end it was forced. Obviously, sports. What's his name? God, I can't say his name right. Their coach, Miami's coach. You guys know who he is. They were really like, okay, he's gonna get it, because they were up by like 30. Like, they were up by 30, bro. And like, seeing that, I was like, you know what? I can't hate, bro. Like, at the end of the day, like, I think the thing is, Bam has already, like, the dude's getting hate all over the league, bro. Like, he's getting hate heavy. Like, I mean, he was like free throw merchant. He was a free throw merchant the entire game. I mean, I get it. Like, I mean, early in the game, he was heating up. Obviously, his attempt 40 plus field goals, free throws, excuse me, and I think he made 36 or 38 of them. So, or was it 40? I don't know. I gotta look at the stats. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. Like, at the end of the game, they were quadrupling him, bro. Like, they were like triple teaming him and quadruple three. I was like, bro, what the hell is going on, bro? So, let's see. NBA's totally washed. I mean, they were up against a sorry ass Wizards team. Like, their Wizards are like one of the worst teams in the NBA. So, he had 36 free throws. Okay, that was a stat line. 36 out of 43. So, I mean, the thing is, like, when Kobe went up against Toronto, I mean, he deserved every single shot, right? I mean, like, obviously 2 different positions because Bam is a power forward center. So, of course, like, if he's getting to the basket, like, if he's going to go up, there's a potential that he's going to get fouled a lot more. You feel me? So, man, I'm still waiting on Wolf Grade 5s from Foot Locker, SMH. It's shipped from the... But out of, like, all... Like, the thing is, like, out of all, like, players, I would not expect Ben Adebayo to get that 83. Like, out of all players, bro, I was not, like, expecting him to get that. You know, like, everyone would say that. Like, dude, no one expected that. All those high scoring games when you're getting fed the ball or getting free throws, usually both. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, he's a center power forward. So, like, it's not like he wasn't scoring any points. I mean, he was scoring points before then. Like, dude was heating up. It's just the Wizards are just ass. Like, they're terrible. One of the worst teams in the NBA. It's not like they weren't trying. Like, of course, I mean, bro, I'm telling you, they were triple teaming him at the end, bro. It was like, oh my gosh, they're not getting him the ball. I'm a live Heat fan. He sucks. I mean, great for Bam. That means he drives to the basket a lot as a power forward, but I think he sucks. He still sucks, he says. See, Jumpman took advantage and made an ad for the new 40. I mean, yeah, of course they are. Because he had the new Jordans on, the new basketball Jordans on. Of course they were gonna take advantage of that. That's like the biggest marketing ad that they could even come up with last second, because I bet you they weren't even watching the game, bro. Ain't nobody was talking about it. Dude. Nobody was talking about it until he finally hit 83. Like, nobody on Twitter was really talking about it. I mean, like, nobody was. But yeah, he had the 40 what are these, the Jordan 40/28s or something. Let's see now, bro. Black and yellow, no whiz. I won't tolerate no hate on Bam. So Red says that's why Nike pays these guys, Corey says. So of course they're going to advertise the sneaker and take full advantage of it. Anyone in the league does not suck, even the bench players, PJ says. But anyways, yeah, I was like, man, this is crazy, bro. Like, maybe because I'm biased, because I'm a huge Kobe fan, but dude, like I told you guys, I would not have expected Bam to score 80 points. So, good thing I bet that Bam would score over 80 yesterday. You don't even watch basketball, my brother. I like the shade of green on there. Morning, what we on today, Rodskis, guys? We're kind of talking about a little bit about sports news in the beginning of the stream, of course. So yeah, this was like the biggest news yesterday. Let's see, and not crazy about the zipper part of the shoe. Them 40s decent though. I mean, the colorway is not bad. Colorway is not bad at all. Colorway is not bad on the 40/28. It's really not. So, I mean, bro, like, even when like some of the coaches were like interviewed and talked about how like they felt that Bam got the 83, dude, he was they were hating heavy, bro. But if it was like, dude, if it was one of their superstars, come on, bro, like Luka, Like if it was LeBron, like I think that's the one reason why dudes hated. So like this is like if this was LeBron, brother. Like, oh man, this would be torture. Bam will never be Kobe. Ain't nobody saying. I mean, I'm not saying that Bam is Kobe, right? I mean, obviously those are two different players, absolutely two different players. But at the end of the day, he got 83. He got 83, and that's what it is. What it is. So, I mean, yeah, we could. I agree. Bam's 83 isn't better than Kobe's, but he got it though. So. He got it, bro. He got 83 points, bro. He got 83 points. You feel me? No, you're good, DH. I know. I seen the comment above. Stop it. LeBron can never. Two says, man, dude, at the end of the day, here you go. So, Bam shot 40% from the field. Kobe shot 60%. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to compare, but at the end of the day, he got the 83 piece, bro. I mean, he got the 83 piece. So, I don't know. Like I said, I am biased. I am a Kobe fan. And, like, yeah, like, it sucks to see that Kobe got passed. But, like, I mean, it is what it is, bro. 43 free throw attempts is crazy talk. He beat the record, period. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, he beat the record, and that is it, bro. I mean, that's, like I told you guys, if you're over 40 and you watch the NBA, you know it's like watching BMX racing on training wheels. I don't watch the high school version of the NBA, DJ says. I don't know. You guys, like I told you guys, some of you guys hating on the NBA is actually, I don't know. I feel like it's low-key crazy, but records are meant to be broken. Yeah, exactly, bro. It's just because it's people are gonna look at this because it's on the wrong, it's to the wrong person, quote unquote. But it's like, I mean, it is what it is, bro. Who cares? He got 83. It's whatever. I truthfully think that if they didn't want him to do it, they would have taken him out of the game. Like I said, they were already up by like 30 in the fourth, right? Like I told you guys, like. They were up by 30. So it's like they could have taken him out. You know what I mean? I'm with Doogie as an old man, the NBA. Bro, you guys, like, listen, you don't even watch your own team, Rami. You don't even watch your own NFL team. They basically cheated to break Kobe's record. You don't have to know a ball to see that. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the thing. Like, it's just like, okay, well, he got the 83, right? He got it. But it's like, yeah, I get it in a certain extent. Whenever you're up by 30 or 40 points, like, it's like, bro, I'm not putting my guy in there to risk his you know what I'm saying, risk him getting there's a possibility that he's gonna get injured, right? Because I was all like, I was like, I don't know, bro. Like, this is crazy. Like, what if he like broke his leg? Rolled his ankle. It's like, dude. Shouts to Chaka 214. Thank you so much for the re-up. Thank you. Hard to watch my own team every week when I'm on the field working. That's a negative. Another excuse. Let's see. Watch SGA get 101 points. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, out of, like, if we're talking about, like, foul merchants, you know, like, you would think that, you feel me? You would think that that SGA would be the one to hit that, bro. But like I said, it is what it is. Yeah, 80 points by anyone is insane, bro. Like, I mean, that's a lot of points. That's like over half of the points they scored. I mean, he almost did. He scored like 150 plus points. But like I said, it is what it is, bro. Like I told you guys, like, if this was LeBron, oh boy. So, I mean, you call it for what it is. Dude had an 83 piece. I had my thoughts about it yesterday, but boy, I tell you, man, I was not happy. I'll be honest with you guys, I was like not happy at all. I was like, man, this is bullshit. Nobody in here would last 40 minutes in the NBA, period, Frank says. I mean, some people in here wouldn't last 2 minutes on a full press court, bro. Folks mad because it's not LeBron. Bam is a madman. Give respect where it's respect due. The endurance needed alone to worth. I mean, but it's all good, bro. It's all good. I'm going to Ye's concert in LA. Over 1 million in the queue. I did see that. Like, when did Ye all of a sudden had tickets to go to have him have a concert like last minute, bro? I did see that. LeBron can score that easy. Fun fact: Clay would have demolished the NBA record, but Kerr stopped him. John Brown says, "Absolutely, bro. Someone made the call, dudes. That's what I'm saying. I thought they were gonna remove him out of the game, but they didn't. So whatever. It is what it is. Try playing soccer for 60. Scott G says. But 40 were free throws. Hood says, yeah, like I told you guys, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. You can't really what's it called? You can't really take anything back of like, wow, that game went. So it is what it is. Harden had 60 multiple times before the fourth quarter and didn't play the fourth. Jordan would score 100 points in today's NBA. Cousin says, I'm gonna say no because we'll never know that, cousin. Ye is really him. Imagine having Bam for 80 points on a bet. Yeah, imagine that, dude. You probably make a lot of money. But obviously it's like, you know, that's just, you just wouldn't have guessed it, you know. That's like the craziest guess. You'd probably have made so much freaking money, dude. Now, how many of the Tier 0 stores going to backdoor for the 1K pair? Yeah, so let's get into it, all right? That's a little bit enough about sports for a bit. I think the two biggest announcements was the Max Crosby situation with the Baltimore Ravens and the sorry-ass Las Vegas Raiders, right? Huh? And then after that, it was the Bam with the 83 points. What a day for sports, huh? What a day for sports, huh? But anyways, for sneakers, okay, before we get into all the other details, today we have the, what's it called? We have the Woman Rejuvenates Run Black Rust. In fact, I didn't even know these were Rejuvenates. You know, when a shoe that I don't really care for, like, it literally goes over my head, bro. It literally goes over my head. It really does. There's a few shoes obviously still dropping in the next few days. I told you guys it's going to be completely slow. Everyone's going to back out of sneakers just because nothing hype is happening, which I totally get it, right? And then also we have the Kobe still dropping this Friday. And then we have, obviously, you know, we've seen what's loaded up on the Nike sneakers app for $280. All right. $280. The Teyana Taylor Air Jordan 3s. Teyana Taylor's Air Jordan 3s. $280 are officially loaded up for Saturday. I thought this was Friday, but these are dropping on Saturday. All right. This is on Saturday. $280. I don't know why. The thing is, I don't know why it's 280. Like people like sent this to me yesterday, and asked Yo Rap, why is the shoe $280? It could be the quality, I guess. The vines that they had to attach to the shoe. But I'm hearing that these are like stupid limited, bro. And obviously, this is a woman's shoe. I believe. So, I mean, this is going to be a pretty limited shoe. I'm not sure if they're going to drop these on Friday. I don't know if she has a website for her own, you know, her own brand. But like I said, these are set to release this Saturday. I'm expecting this to sell out. I mean, as much as some of you guys don't like this shoe right here is going to probably sell out. So, less than 3K stock. 2,000, 3,000, roughly 3,000 pairs. Yeah, that's what I heard too. It's like South Park will sell that kind of Jordans. Price 58 and today is 289,000. Still costs like $20 to make. Yeah, Saturday I make cop for the birthday. 280 and in even easier pass now. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, I truthfully think this is gonna sell out. I think there's still a lot of people that are a big fan of Teyana Taylor's Jordan 3s. So if you don't like them, then just pass. Simple as that, right? This is probably the highlight of the weekend, right? In the 13s, right? 13s are dropping the same day. So Wizards so trash, like touchdown Teyana 280, a joke. I mean, like I told you guys, like I've seen uglier shoes, right? I mean, for the price point at $280, yeah, but like, are we surprised? You feel me? Like, are we surprised of the price point? Like, I'm not surprised at all. With Jordan Brand, like, basically coming up with their prices however they want to come up with their prices, that's them. So it's like, it is what it is. So $280, if you don't like that price, just go ahead and skip on the shoe. I'm sure someone is probably going to buy them. You feel me? So, because the thing is, like, I get it. $280 retail price, but I mean, some of us paid $300 in the resale market for a $200 shoe. That's how I kind of see it as. It's like, all right, you pay $280, but I know everyone's all right paying $400 or $500 for an Air Jordan that retails at $200. You feel me? Rather plunk down $300 on the Air Max 95s and the Lake Show 4s. Yeah, if you want. The team, Teyana Taylor's would be dope without the rose on them. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I think a lot of people said is like, they didn't really like the vines. But I mean, that's the reason why they have an option for you to cut it off, right? You could cut off these vines. So, I mean, it's a cool concept, story behind it. The presentation of the sneaker is cool. It's just, I'm not the craziest fan of the sneaker. That is all. So, wait, someone will buy these, WTF, Done Fishing says. But it's a shoe they want, and that's fine, and that's totally okay. Just like if someone paid $280 for the shoe and they like them. Guys, today's match day, Real Madrid in Manchester City. Raph, you seen the women's Jordan 1s for $1,005 on Sneakers app? There's a Jordan that costs over $1,000. Where? Is it this? No. There's a Jordan 1 that costs $1,000. Where's that? Did I pass it? The Jordan 1 high. Oh, maybe I need to load up more. Oh, it's this one. I seen this. Is it really $1,000? It's not even loaded up for me. It doesn't even want me to pull it up. It's $1,000, bro. What? It doesn't even want me to load it up, bro. It won't let me load it up. So you're saying the retail on the price is, oh, it's the Swarovski. $1,000, bro. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. It's probably limited too. It's this one. $1,000. $1,000. Abby got to keep all of the stuff being out. Tribal chief extra $500 is silly. That's crazy, bro. This was low 1,000 last year, so it makes sense. Yeah, I remember they dropped the low top. That's right, they dropped the low top shadows, Swarovskis, and those were like $1,000. So I mean, this doesn't make any much of a difference. Hey Rav, when do you and Fred Air Max 90s come out? I'm not sure. Not sure on that one. They're only bringing it up to make you say the word Swarovski. Glad I bagged the Air Force One Jaws because 1,000 is a lot. I mean, yeah, the what's it called? The Air Force Ones are like what? They were $250. I still got that pair is nice. I'm wearing that pair again next week, Saturday. That's a lot of crystals. Yeah, I mean, that's probably the reason why. Like, the more crystals on there, the more, the more expensive the shoe is going to be. So that makes a whole lot of sense. Good morning, Collection fam. Halfway through the week, my Laker 4s from Sneakers delivered yesterday, and they are 10 out of 10. Wow, I am impressed. This will be a shoe that if you don't see in hand, you can't appreciate it. My wife wore the lows to her brother's wedding this summer. My wife wore the lows to her brother's wedding this summer. You mean she's wearing, or she wore it last year? Job ones for these was $220. Yeah, I think probably out the door I paid almost $250 because I got it on undefeated. That's why. So because I had to pay shipping. I had to pay shipping for it. Are the crystals worth anything in the fall if they fall off? I'm not sure. You meant last? Okay, that's how I was like, wait. Yeah, my Lake Show 4s hit yesterday also. There we go. Dude, I want to give a huge shout out to V. V hooked it up, bro. So I wore it yesterday, that's why. Shout out to my boy V. Hooked it up with the Caitlin Clark's Kobe 6s. I wore them yesterday at the pickup game. Love them a lot, dude. Love them a lot. They look really, really good on feet. Definitely a really, really dope colorway right here. This is the Caitlin Clark 6s. And I really do hope that they drop that Cookie Monster. I want more Kobe 6s, bro. It's been in my rotation pretty heavy as of late, just because my feet don't tend to hurt on Kobe 6s. And I truthfully think it's that insole. And I got the opportunity to wear these yesterday. So shout out to my boy V. He did, if you guys watched the vlog, he did get me my first pair of the Rejuvenates as well. So I do appreciate that. I wore those yesterday as well because I wanted to see how comfortable they were wearing them. And they fit really, really good. They fit true to size. So but definitely dope to have these what's it called in the rotation, bro. Like literally, like this is all I've been wearing is just Kobe 6s. Like these are like my 3 rotations of Kobe's. I mean, I have the Kobe 8s, but just Kobe 6s have just been in my rotation for basketball. So it's been great. So it's nice because like for some reason on the Kobe 6s, like I could go like true to size on 6s, and then I could go a half size up. Both feel really, really comfortable because the shoes are super, super narrow. But no, these are all strictly indoor basketball shoes, bro. Like they're still dirty on the bottom, but like I don't wear these outside at all. These are all just strictly indoor. So I've been wearing them pretty heavy. So it's been good. Yeah, it's either those. Sometimes I'll rotate my Shays. Sometimes I'll rotate my Shays into the mix. But other than that, like the Kobe 6s has been my favorite. So Kobe a GR now. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I have no issue with that. So did you get 83 points in the 6s? Raph, your shirt got delivered today. Yes, sir. Yeah, all the shirts got delivered or should be shipped out. So anybody that bought a t-shirt, all the shirts are officially shipped out. I talked to UPS yesterday. They were pretty cool about like my explanation of bringing all my packages and all at the same time. But like it is what it is. They were actually really, really nice to me today. 7:40 a.m. and got my shipping notification on JD Sports Laker 4's EA. I hit. Crazy, they are now shipping and sneakers already delivered. Talk late shipping ordered 3 to 4 ship dates, 3/11. Amazon spoiled. The Heat organization and Eric Spoelstra should be ashamed of themselves after how they've stat padded. You definitely have had a great Kobe luck. I've seen all those live cops should be playing the lottery, Scott G says. To the game of basketball, Base Maryland says. Bro, Base Maryland, I'm not going to hold you. You sound like one of my homeboys that were really pissed that happened yesterday. Yeah, you were like, you sound like one of my homies, dude. He was so pissed off Like, I was like, hey, man, talk your smack, bro. Talk your smacked. Do you know if the off-whites are going to drop early? No. So, I talked about this yesterday, okay? I talked about this yesterday, is that that I personally think that they're going to drop a raffle on the Virgil Abloh website first, and then they're going to have a sneakers app drop for the white for the not the off whites, but the Virgil Ablohs. Trey to Baltimore. Trey who? Hendrickson? Is that who's going to Baltimore? So that's the reason why, huh? They backed out of the trade. Trey Henderson. Wow. So that's probably the reason why they backed out of that trade. Instead of getting Crosby, they're like, you know what? Let's go get Trey Hendrickson. Pretty sure that's Trey Hendrickson. He's he plays for the Bengals, right? Yeah, Trey Hendrickson is officially 4-year deal up to $112 million. I mean, he's good. But wow, that's probably the main reason why they backed out of that trade. So they end up getting Trey, and they still save their 2 first-round picks. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. They failed the physical. So it was selfish record. The team is trash, and that is what they need to be relevant again. So yeah, I feel you, bro. NBA made that call. So Adam Silver is like, dude, this is gonna give us a lot of attention if he gets the 83. That's exactly probably what happened, man. Ravens messed up a lot of teams with that trade. Cowboys and other teams were in the running. Rami says. I don't think he purposely failed his physical. He just had surgery this off season. So, Raiders messed up their own salary, Cushy says. Yeah, I mean, think about it. The Raiders spent like so much money on their defense for them just to get freaking Crosby back. I mean, it's a W for the Raiders, but still, they spent all that money, bro. They could have had a different strategy, but I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. How limited are the Teyana Taylors? What up, to list? It looks like roughly around 3,000 pairs. Roughly around 3,000 pairs. He said, I don't want to play for these dirty loser birds. The Ravens and other teams knew he couldn't pass a physical going into the trade. It was known he had surgery. He can't even do a squat yet. And man, I mean, it is what it is, Rami. I mean, I'm sure you're probably happy you guys are keeping Crosby. This might be the only time Rami talks about his team, bro. No cap. The Jordan 1 Alaskas are releasing soon. Virgil Abloh edition. Yes, sir. It is. Very, very soon. So, and like I told you guys on my video, if I hear more updated news about the Alaskas, I will 100% let you guys know. I will give you guys all the information that you need to know for this sneaker. I promise you guys, you will not miss out on the Virgil Ablohs. The reason why people will miss out on like big drops, because that's the only, I mean, people look at what's been dropping in the last month and it's been busy. And I told you guys, when it comes to sneakers, when this starts to slow down, people stop paying attention to shoes. It's normally how it goes. And then all of a sudden, when the shoe actually pops up, people start asking the questions. You know, it's normally how it works sometimes. So, like I told you guys, when I hear more information, I will 100% let you guys know. I wouldn't really freak out about the Alaskas. There could be a possibility that they're going to shock drop on the sneakers app and nobody's know. No, you will absolutely know. Okay, you will absolutely know. I personally don't think, like I said yesterday, they won't just okay, here we go. You guys got the off-white Alaskas. Like, here you go. No, that's not going to happen that way. The way that Nike has been rolling with a lot of their bigger drops, Like, yeah, you feel me? Like, yeah. Like there's always like some sort of like commercial. There's some sort of marketing ad, for the shoe, and that's most likely going to happen when it comes down to this Virgil Abloh. Now, once again, when it comes to stock on the Virgil Abloh Air Jordan 1 High Alaskas, okay, they're releasing March 21st at Tier 0 stores. So Tier 0 stores are getting these ones. Okay. I don't know how many of the Tier Zeros are getting them. Okay. But they are getting them. So expect an equal raffle, bunch of them to go out with these Virgil Ablohs. 4-2 card kit. Thank you so much for the 22-month 3-up sup raff. Once, like I told you guys, once those raffles go live, I will 100% share those links, okay? But if anybody's interested in this, we're not just only expecting the sneakers app. We're not only expecting the Virgil Abloh website. We're also expecting equal raffles to pop up with this shoe. So it most likely will be equal. I wouldn't doubt it. But ones are dead, Raph. Facts, DH. So, but like I said, chat, like these will be available, for you guys. And there's going to be raffles. I mean, the thing is, expect obviously, these are going to be stupid limited. I'm expecting a lot of these. Expect a lot of backdooring to happen with this shoe. Like a ton. I mean, if you think unions were backdoored, like, look, no one really knows. Like, there's been so much talk about shock drop on the royal colorway of the unions. What else was like rumored to possible? There's a possibility for it to shock drop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not having high expectations for the shoe. I'm really not. I'm not having any, because you guys got to think about it, man. It's like when something is hype and the entire month of March has been pretty damn slow, a lot of these boutique stores, they're going to backdoor these, bro. You know what I mean? They're going to backdoor this shit, dude. Shoe's getting 100% backdoored. So, yeah, get your tax money ready. Yeah, everyone's going for them. It's tax time. Yeah, huh? Yeah, while everyone's just going to pass on everything else because they just want this one because of tax time. Huh? I thought everyone had money. Everybody has money. All you guys have tax money, bro. Everybody could buy every single shoe that's releasing this month. Every single one of you guys. Every single one of you guys. I already accepted my L for these Virgils. Imagine spending all that tax money on some off-whites, Larry says. Shipped to my back door, Loudpack says. Reseller is selling last batch of Royals. That's what I'm saying. A lot of those Royal colorways were freaking backdoored. Out the back door, bruh. Like, out the back door. We know what Chris Gibbs did, bro. Chris Gibbs knows he backdoored a lot of them shits. StockX tag and zip tie, I'll be wearing. Tax money at IO. So yeah, it just seems like this is the golden shoe for the month. All right, this is the golden shoe of the month. I mean, I get it. We have Teyana Taylor Jordan 3s. We have the 13s. We have Kobe's. We have foam pods. We got the 14s dropping. But this is what everybody wants right here. Everybody wants this shoe. Y'all got tax money? That's cute. I could use some tax money. I work 2 jobs and no kid to claim, John Brown says. I need a size 12 alley-oop on these Who Got Me, Town Legend says. Respectfully passing on these Virgil ones, just not for me, Sean says. And that's fair. That's absolutely fair, bro. I mean, it's an all-white shoe, and some people don't really mess with all-white sneakers. Like, respectfully, chat, like, I think I asked you guys yesterday, I'm not sure, but do you guys think this is going to be a $1,000 shoe? Like, when the dust is officially settled, do you guys think this is a $1,000 shoe? Do you think this Off-White, AK Off-White, Virgil Abloh Archives Air Jordan 1 High is going to be a $1,000 shoe? No. Rami, that's a huge difference, Rami. I personally think that's a bad comparison, trying to compare these to the black and white fragments. It's a bad comparison, bro. You say, oh, if this is going to be the black and white one for Unions could be a $1,000 shoe, then this could be too. I'm not saying that it won't be. I mean, it could be. It could. But, like, the thing is, like, what we know now, the fact that this shoe is dropping at Tier 0 stores, they're dropping most likely on the Nike sneakers app, and Virgil Abloh, they're going to have, his team is going to have this shoe probably drop on his website. So, like, this shoe is going to be, it's still limited, don't get me wrong, but this shoe is going to be more available than that black and white fragment Union. That was only available at, like, what, a couple countries and then NYC, and then they did a sneakers pass in LA, and that was it. No one else got them. So, like, this one is a little bit more available than the Unions. But I would say this is that, like, you know, okay, this is my opinion. I don't think this is going to be a $1,000 shoe. I could be wrong, though. I mean, this is all of a guess, just like everybody else in here. I just don't think this is a $1,000 shoe. But let's name all the $1,000 shoes right now. That's in 2026. Union ones. $1,000 shoe. What else is a $1,000 shoe? I don't know what else hit $1,000. I'm trying to think. I mean, I'm talking about 2026. I'm not talking about 25. But I mean, if you want to talk about the recent shoes, maybe the Travises, right? But at the end of the day, Joe, they're still getting them. That's the point, right? I get it, like backdooring is still a thing, but they're still getting them. Book 2's got delayed until the 19th. Depends on how limited. Because the thing is, like, not a lot of people want to pay over $1,000 on a pair of sneakers, bro, nowadays, dude. Ain't nobody paying that. That's why you wonder why there's some of the fragments, like, prices dip down dramatically, because ain't nobody spending $2 on a shoe right now. You know, oh yeah, the warning labels. Yeah, but like I said, the warning labels, the only way that in order to grab that shoe was All-Star Weekend, and that was it. They weren't available anywhere else. Did you guys see yesterday? Hold on, time out. Did you guys see yesterday that Nike utilized the sneakers app maps? Did anyone see that? I don't know if any of you guys in here noticed that. They officially use the sneakers map for the warning labels GT Futures. I don't know if you guys saw that, which was interesting. I thought that was interesting. They finally utilized it, and it goes to show that they still have pairs of these warning labels. So they're getting them, but the shoe had some significance. Wouldn't you agree, though? Yeah, but at the same time, too, I don't agree with it. That people are saying, oh, well, this is not the Euro pair. You know, like, I don't want these because it's not the Euro pair. But it's like, dude, come on now. For the Air Forces, they did the Air Force the other day, I believe. Okay. Took my first L on Snipes Reserve. Maybe the 13s are the more popular than I thought. Scott G says. Bin 26. Oh, that's right, the bins. I heard that that's how they're going to drop the Alaskas in LA. For like a sneakers pass or something. We'll see. I mean, they could be testing out the waters, right? They could be testing out the waters on the Nike sneakers app, and we don't know what they're doing, right? But at the end of the day, we're going to have to wait and see. But, I mean, I think once... Dude, you know what? Jumpman Jacks is supposed to drop on Friday, isn't it? The green and black pair... Shoe's going to drop on Friday, I think. Was it Friday or Saturday? Oh, yeah. Tops got juked for the Bin 6s. What do you mean? I thought you talking about Tops. I thought Tops got the bin 6s from Toothless, didn't he? Test out the waters in Miami, not LA. If Off-White is sitting in Costco's, then these Alaskas won't be a grand. Times have changed. I agree, Tito. I absolutely agree with that. I agree with that, bro. I agree with that. Because it's like times have definitely changed when it comes to hype stuff. You know, like I agree because like I'm not as hyped on like, you know, this shoe. Like the thing is like even if they brought back if they bring back an Off-White collection, like a quote unquote Off-White to turn into Virgil Abloh's brand, I would be excited for certain ones, you know, but I'm not as like hyped, if that makes sense. Like, oh my gosh, did you guys hear about this? Oh my god. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's how it was before when it comes to a lot of the hype stuff. But other than that, like I'm not as hyped over it. Like I want him. It'll be cool. I'm gonna put my name in the hat. But if I don't hit, it's like, okay, I'm not gonna, you know, go rage quit for him. Good morning, Collection Fam. Only resellers are buying these, right? We're not touching them. This sneaker is not a must cop. I agree. Like if I hit. That'd be dope, you know, to get them in hand and show you guys on stream. Because I promise you guys, if I hit this for the personal, I don't know how many times I'm gonna be wearing this shoe, bro. When you live in Vegas, dude, this shit's gonna get cooked. Yo, if you live in Vegas, like this shoe is gonna get cooked, bro. Absolutely cooked. Yeah, the Kobe 3 warning labels are over $1,000. Off-White will be shy of the stack in my opinion. As to whether or not deserve the hype is another story. I mean, the thing is, I guess it just depends, right? How many people actually going to touch? That's it. I think that's what's going to come down to. You know, that's how I feel about when, like, Rami brought up the unions. It's like, imagine if, like, Tier 0 stores did drop those Union Jordan 1 highs. Then it's going to be a different story with that shoe. Like, I think it would have been, the prices of that shoe would have, like, dipped down dramatically. And since, if these are going to touch Tier 0 stores, like, I think prices are gonna go down. So this and the Balvin 4s are a must this year. The Bread 4s will be nice as well. I'm not a big fan of the J Balvins. Y'all could have the J Balvin Jordan 4s. I'm good on those. I am absolutely 150. It's actually 180% passing on the J Balv 4s. So we're getting old Raph. No, it's not that, bro. It's not that. It's just like there's a lot of great shoes dropping, man. I'm trying to unhype it. You know what? You guys, you get my drift, bro. I'm trying to unhype a shoe so you guys don't go for it, so I could eat. Now I'm playing. I got my Lake Show 4s and yesterday. They are nice. There we go. I'm glad you like them. I'm glad you absolutely like them. But yeah, Tier 0 stores are getting them. So I will be entering all the equal raffles just to see if I hit. I mean, clearly, I think Undefeated will get these. Undefeated will get these. I think the Tier 0 is going to make it tougher. They not going to give the public dubs. John Brown says. Balvin 4s from a ladyboy friend because she says he's trying to be a Kobe 6 only guy. Not really. I mean, I have other stuff that I have. I want the Kobe 3s, but I want those warning labels. So, then you can try for me. Oh, I'm still going for the shoe. Trust, I'm still going for the sneaker. Then you could try for me. It will be nice to have people go for me instead of the other way around, DJ says. Hot take, we are all passing until we see the resale value, Jim Rat says. Wish I had an overseas plug. Lake shows seem to be sitting in the east. Scott G says, raffle should be going out soon. Raph, you think they're going to eventually drop bread in the UNC Off-Whites in the future? You know what, Papa Bear? I would not be surprised. You know, I wouldn't count on it, you know? But at the end of the day, like, I wouldn't be surprised. Why? Because of what you've seen so far. Like, I mean, no grills and a lot of these shoes that were supposed to be quote unquote exclusive dropping as basically almost a GR. You know, I'm not saying that these off-white Virgils are a GR, but like this is another prime example, you know, to why it's not really worth paying resale for a lot of these older shoes. For example, undefeated fours, they brought those back. Tokyos, they had another version of the soles, threes. You know, there's plenty of shoes that there, and then this one right here, me personally, I felt like it was a little bit of a reach. Like the Euro pair was exclusively overseas, and that was one of the most expensive off-whites to ever drop, you know, when it comes down to the resale value. Like, and now you have it coming out in 2026. You feel me? Like, so like I wouldn't doubt if they drop, like I said, the anniversary for Off-White in Nike is next year. So I said this before, is that this could be a short tease of them. Okay, like we're slowly but surely bringing back Virgil, you know, quote unquote Off-White sneakers, but we're just, you know, Jordan Nike, you know, side, and we're just kind of slowly dropping them. Because this, you know, get ready for next year is the anniversary. So who knows what they're going to do next year. So that's why it's like at this point, there's no reason why you should be like, okay, let me go grab my, you know, 2000 whatever Dornbeckers that I've been wanting for years. Who knows, man? I wouldn't be surprised at all if they freaking re-retro a Dornbecker, you know, at this point. Feel me? At this point, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised at all. You know, Nike already made it clear, like exactly what they're doing. And it's been they're basically 2026 is going to be a reflection of 25. You know, obviously we're going to get new stuff, but you're absolutely going to get the grails that you haven't, you know what I'm saying, you were not expecting to drop in 26. It's 26 is the reflection of 25, but with different shoes. And there's probably other sneakers, right? There's probably other sneakers that we don't know that right now that possibly will be dropping the holiday. I mean, they're bringing back the Nike Fleet 1 for CPFM, right? And they are adding additional colorways on top of that. You know, I mean, look at Tom Sachs, right? A lot of you guys that pre-ordered the Tom Sachs, a shoe that was what, a $5,000 shoe at one point, right? That's another example. I mean, granted, the shoe is still expensive, but it dramatically went down in the resale market just because they're dropping. I think, me personally, with the pre-order that they did with Tom Sachs, I feel like, because a lot of you guys are not getting your Tom Sachs until like, what, April or May? I wouldn't be surprised if Nike is literally putting so much these Tom Sachs into production for them to have a separate drop for them. Wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they drop, you know, the Tom Sachs in May. So, I mean, you got to look at it as business point, right? I mean, if you were around during 2023 and 2024, Jordan Brand was on a drought, dude. Like, they were like, oh my gosh, like almost every single GR they were dropping was over 150,000 just alone on the Nike sneakers app. Like, if you guys remember those times, it was rough. And it was so rough where in 2024, they were shock dropping almost a random GR almost every single month. And they remember when Nike used to like notify everybody 15 minutes before that the shock drop is going to happen. They were so desperate. They didn't even know what they were doing. They were so desperate on trying to sell a lot of their GRs. It was just not working well. Because the thing is, like in 22 to 23, everyone's like, oh my God, we're getting shock drops, shock drop this, shock. And that's all they did in 2024 was a shock drop, bro. They oversaturated SB. That's when SBs really started the fatigue for some people for SBs were kicking in 23 to 24. And then after that, it's like, all right, Nike was like, let's just go ahead and shock drop all their GRs, you know, on sneakers app, especially in the summer. They shock drop. I remember they shock dropped that Jordan in Red 13 during the summer because they had nothing else to drop. They also dropped the woman's exclusive Jordan 1 Low UNC to Shies in the summer because they had nothing else dropping from. They still kept doing, they did the exclusive act. This was the pattern during those years. It was EA a week before, or actually it was a shock drop, and then they did an EA a week before every single GR. But now it's like, okay, Nike had a new strategy, and they literally are investing, and this is my opinion, is that they invested in a lot more of advertising their shoes a lot more. That's why I told you guys, like, don't be surprised if there's a new commercial for this shoe, for that shoe. Bro, they've been doing so many ads, marketing for a lot of these collaborated drops as of late. A lot. This is probably the most I've seen in a long time. So, but yeah, that is kind of a bit my explanation, I guess, opinion about like them bringing, if there was a possibility, if they brought back the Chicago's or UNC off-whites, I wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised at all, because if they end up announcing it like late this year, like, don't be surprised at all. Don't be surprised. They've definitely opened the vault, and is that a bad thing? You know, obviously some people would be like, nah, man, like, why don't you keep these exclusive sneakers, you know, exclusive? It makes the shoe, like, you know, valuable. You know, it's the thing. It's like, oh, I have this shoe and type you don't. But at the end of the day, ain't nothing is safe, bro, when it comes to sneakers. Nothing is safe. They will drop every single one of them, you know. And just look at the Jordan 11 fatigue, right? Like, look at the Jordan 11. They didn't know what to do with the Jordan 11s. They kept oversaturating the Jordan 11 I mean, granted, when I say oversaturate, I'm meaning like they always drop a lot of stock, right? They always do. So it's like, okay, what is a way that instead of dropping new colorways and just dropping so many of them since the holiday season, what should we do? All right, let's go ahead and re-retro the older, most popular colorway, and then for the new colorways, let's surround that shoe to make it quote unquote limited, to make it sound limited. What did they do, Chad? They did a lot of advertising that sneaker at ComplexCon. They had like a cool looking truck that pulled up, that made it look like, okay, this is exclusively for like certain cities. And then after that was all over, guess what happened? Guess what happened? Guess what happened? When the announcement made for the Jordan 11 City Pack, everyone was like, oh shoot, like this might be just exclusively for this city. ComplexCon was just around the corner. They dropped every single one of those colorways at ComplexCon. They had a whole, like, I'm telling you guys, like, for the women's exclusive, they went to the Vegas. They had an event, a special event, like a private event for the women's exclusive at a Las Vegas chapel out there in, I think it was downtown Vegas. And then they also did it again for the Atlanta colorway. They had like this big ass freaking, I don't even know what kind of truck it was. They had this entire truck specifically for that shoe to buy that sneaker. And then the purple one, they had this huge semi truck that pulled up. If you guys watch the vlogs, I'm sure you guys seen the blogs and stuff like that posting it. Big ass semi truck pull up, and they had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pairs of these 11s. So, and then after the release was over, and guess what happened? All types of cities and states end up getting these 11s, and they're still sitting. So I'm telling you guys, Nike put all their coins into you know, marketing a lot of these new sneakers. So they weren't doing that a whole lot, but it looks like. And plus, think about it too. Fun fact. I think it's the 10th year anniversary in 2026. It's their 10th year anniversary for ComplexCon. And that's why it's going to be in Long Beach this year. Guess what Nike is going to do? And a lot of these brands. There's going to be a lot of quote unquote exclusive drops. It's their anniversary. Someone asked me, oh, Raph, why isn't it not in Vegas anymore? It's because they're going back to their original location. It's their 10th year anniversary. You don't listen. They're gonna go. They're gonna go stupid this year at Complex Con, especially the fact that it's in LA. Chat. All right. Look what happened during All-Star Weekend. LA All-Star Weekend, Complex Con, Long Beach, LA area. Okay, so they're gonna go crazy again. It's gonna be one of those things where, like, what did we barely see for All-Star Weekend? We barely saw anything actively happening on the sneakers app. If you wanted a certain shoe or if you wanted to be around a certain drop, you had to be there. Just like this Complex Con stuff, like, you're gonna have to be there in order to hit some of these quote unquote exclusive stuff. Hellstar, Vans. I think Spider might be doing something this year. Jordan Brand, Nike, Adidas, Asics, J-Tip with the Saucony. There's gonna be all types of drops happening, especially for this anniversary of Complex Con. So they're gonna put a lot of advertising for this shoe. LA West Coast getting a lot of love lately, Kane says. Nike loves the hype. I mean, I think that's their goal. I mean, of course they want everybody hyped about their products. Do I blame them? No. I mean, it's another marketing tactic that most brands are going to want, and Nike did what they had to do, and it's worked out throughout the last year. So I don't think Nike has really failed, besides making things obvious, that certain Jordan sneakers are getting backdoored pretty heavy. So just hit the east side of the LBC eyewear, says Air Max Reimagine. I wouldn't be surprised. What up, Nimbus? What's good, dude? So, I mean, like I told you guys, like, I'm not really wanting to pay resale or for certain shoes just because I feel like they're going to bring it back. I mean, that's including with Kobe's. Look at Kobe's, man. They're bringing back all types of different Kobe's, and they're bringing back the KD6s. So Wes been getting all-star games. That's why it'll come to the East, hopefully, Joe says. Yeah, I get eventually it will. Like, All-Star Weekend will 100% hit the West Coast, or East Coast, excuse me. Eventually. So, hey, what up, man? What up, Martin? What's good, dude? And that's the one reason why I told you guys that Nike just won't really surprise drop this randomly without doing any marketing, ad marketing for the shoe. Like, look at Union. How much money they probably put into Union marketing? Oh, dude, a whole lot. They used to invest a whole lot of it with Alma Manier, which I think they still do in a way. A lot of people just don't pay attention as much. But yeah, like, they put a lot of coins into the Union advertisement this year, especially during All-Star Weekend. Also, these stores keep restocking these sneakers. Yeah, I mean, dude, there's always gonna be some sort of restock, bro. Just wait in the next couple months. Like, ain't nobody gonna be caring about Wolf Gray 5s until they restock on Sneakers app. You feel me? The only ones that still care right now are the ones that want them for the toe, or like, unless you're a reseller, and that's it. But other than that, everyone's really moved on, like, to the next shoe. Once these 13s drop this weekend, people are gonna be moved on. Next, Teyana Taylor's next, Off-White, Virgil Abloh, Alaska's next. Like, people just move on so quick. Let me look at the picture of the shoe I'm never gonna get. Yeah, who knows, bro? You listen, this year might be your luck. This year might be your luck, my guy. You might just hit on every single shoe that you want. You just never know. Hype, GRs, whatever it is, bro. You never know. This year could be the year. So, Timmy's are in the 5s right now, bro. Like, the thing is too, you got to put into consideration that a lot of people still want them for the toe. Like, the Wolf Gray 5s are a nice shoe. It's just not for me. And I think a lot of people are expecting Wolf Gray 5s to be like the black metallic reimagines. You feel me? Like, the Wolf Gray 5s, I'm looking at it right now. There's roughly under $300. So, yeah, a lot of resellers are just eating on these fives. Raph, and I'm gonna win the lottery too and buy you a Lambo. Bro, you win the lottery, you ain't being in this chat again. Watch. You'll disappear from the chat. Get back to bed. Food poisoning is horrible. Have a great day. What up, the New York dad? Hopefully you feel better, my guy. Feel better, dude. Feel better. These threes are ugly, and I apologize to the ones who like them. Man, don't apologize. How you gonna apologize for having an opinion? It's cool, bro. If you don't like these threes, that's okay. There's no reason. Listen, if someone wants to defend the threes, yeah, it's up to you. So I don't know what happened to this shoe. Someone sent this to me. They're like, yo, Raph, what happened to the Virgil Abloh Air Force Ones? Virgil Abloh Nike Air Force One Low Sesames dropping in spring 2026. I don't know what happened to these. If I win the lotto, I'll donate 99 cents to Raph. Appreciate that. I don't know what happened to these. I do not know what happened with these. You know what? This might be a hot take. Can I say something real quick? Can I say something real quick? I feel like Off-White. What up, Rob Vicious? I think, okay, this might be a hot take. I feel like Off-White, aka Virgil Ablohs, are like the Supreme today. Virgil Ablohs is like the Supreme hype today. Is that a hot take? Meaning what I'm saying is that like people used to go bananas over like box logos on Supreme, but no one really goes as crazy on box logos as like if they were going crazy on like Virgil Ablohs back in the day, back then, and then versus now. I might be a hot take. I don't know why that's the first thing that popped in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like people it's still gonna sell out, just like box logos. They still sell out. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Just like Virgil's, they're gonna still sell out. But I don't think people are gonna go as crazy as they did back then. I'm just saying, I'm not, like I said, I told you guys, like, they are 100% like still selling out. I'm not saying that Supreme's not selling out, because they are. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that's like, that was the only comparison that I had with the Virgils. Like where is the hype at with the Off-Whites and Virgil Ablohs? You know what I mean? When you do and people take over the company, put in Costco, that will happen. Absolutely, bro. No. Just like Kobe's, negative. I will disagree on the Kobe's, because Kobe's back then, they used to sit everywhere. Kobe's were sitting back then, bro. They were sitting everywhere. That's why that's a bad comparison. Kobe's used to sit. Obviously, you know, during the era of them only dropping certain Kobe's just because Kobe had passed, and they didn't really have a 100% agreed contract with Vanessa Bryant. Like, it was clear as day. If you were around during COVID, during that time, like when Kobe's were like stupid limited, it's because they didn't have a full agreement to exactly what Nike and Vanessa Bryant was doing. Like, if you look back during that time, right? Like Vanessa Bryant was dropping like the Kobe's on the website, on the foundation website. Now that, I mean, if you look at it now, like, it's obviously that Vanessa Bryant probably could chill at home and do absolutely nothing, because they probably signed a new contract. Nike is now obviously oversaturating Kobe's, and she doesn't have to do all the extra stuff. She could just sit back, be like, okay, we have our agreement, we have the contract, and like I could just sit at home and just be chilling. She used to do a lot of like, She used to do a lot of the, she was trying to give back to the city of LA. She was. If you guys remember that, especially during the reverse Grinches, the Kobe Halo, the Kobe Mamacitas, like she was doing all that stuff. And then now she could just sit back and just chill because look, now Nike is doing all the work. They're officially dropping all types of Kobe's. So I wouldn't necessarily agree, you know what I'm saying, because Kobe's used to sit back then. All types of Kobe's used to be in the outlets, bro. I mean, Kobe 10s, Kobe 9s, some of the colorways. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why we haven't really seen any drops on the Mamba website. That's one reason why, you know. I mean, granted, we haven't really seen a Mamacita Kobe in a while. I mean, I think the last one was last year, I think? I don't remember. We haven't seen a Mamacita this year. Always worth more than your, unfortunately. Shane Albo about to go ham. That's what I'm saying. Like, who knows? Like, there could be a new contract. There's obviously, maybe possibility there's a new contract between Virgil Abloh's wife and Nike and Jordan Brand. Would you guys be surprised? Like I told you guys, like next year is going to be the anniversary. If we start seeing all types of Virgil Abloh sneakers drop throughout the year of 2027, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. There's probably a new contract that they're probably agreeing with. Like there's a lot of stuff that we probably don't know. I mean, this is all just a guess. But once we start seeing a lot of Virgils start to drop, like that should already tell you that, okay, they probably have a new contract together, and then Nike's are, they're just gonna go ahead and just start dropping a lot of these older popular colorways. I'm not saying they're gonna make these, oversaturated, but they're probably gonna maybe start dropping more next year. Wouldn't be surprised, bros. Just take that off-white name and just boom, Virgil Abloh. So I'm sure a lot of people would get excited that they brought back like the Virgil Abloh, OG Prestos. I mean, I would not be mad. I would not be mad at all. Prestos. I mean, they had the 97s with the Serena Williams. What else was there? There was a ton. I mean, Blazers. Yeah, I know. That was the charity focus was 100% proceeds on Gianna Shoe on the Mamacitas, Zach. But they also dropped the Grinches as well on that page. So it was more than just like, yeah, obviously with the Mamacitas, I get it. But even in the last few Mamacitas, they stopped dropping them on that website because they dropped them on the sneakers app. There's a few of them that did not drop on that site. This is a time in sneakers to give us all what we couldn't get before. Hey, listen, and that's fine with me. I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. Imagine if they dude, honestly, chat. Imagine if they retro like the freaking or redrop the MCAs. Oh, I'd be damned. I'd be damned, bro. I'd be absolutely damned. Kobe and Virgil, apples and oranges, shoe-wise alone, Joe says. A lot of back to off-white, a lot dunks. That was fun. That was like one of probably the last like big drops they did before Virgil passed was the off-white dunk collection. That was insane. 50. No guarantee hit, even if you donate $200. Exactly. What up, Jake B? What's good, dude, my guy? What up, my guy? How are you? Jake, I need to get you your stuff, bro. Time to get a pun bun rap. Let's get it. What up, Tiffy? Tiffo, what's good? Make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that like button for the one time, chat. Hit that like button. If you guys are new here, subscribe up. On the road to 87,000 subscribers. We're like halfway there. So I really do appreciate you guys for the love and support as always. Here's an in-hand look video. Here's the in-hand look. It's crazy because I only own two of the Virgil Abloh Air Force Ones or Off-White Air Force Ones. I had the all green ones. And then I also have the MCAs. Only two that I had. Anybody still have Off-White sneakers in their sneaker collection? Anybody in here have Off-White sneakers in their sneaker collection still? Anybody? Who in here still has it? Anybody? Had the blue ones, Lace Collector says. Wearing the Jaw 3's ID. Low-key, those Teyana Taylor 3s remind me of some Off-White dunks. For the one time, chat, gotta have kick says facts. So are those Air Force Ones, are they Alaska? No. I just have two pairs left. Nope. Got the Jordan 5 sales. Never owned an Air Force One Off-White. DS UNC Off-White ones. Always thought the Off-White Air Force Ones were overrated. Black Prestos, Dunks, and 5s. RIP Virgil. Facts, bro. No Off-White in my collection or refuse to pay resale. Yeah, I mean, those prices are ridiculous. I just got my Off-White 5 last fall, and that was the Grail. I need to put them on feet at this point, but they about to retro those two. I don't know. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised. What up, Roman? Only two pairs left. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, for me, chat, like, I really don't mind. I really don't mind, like, having a whole rotation of new sneakers. Like, I don't know about you guys, but do you guys do that sometimes where, like, you offload, like, some of the shoes that you've been wearing for a while and you haven't worn now, and then you rotate new stuff? Like, I know some people refuse to sell anything in their sneaker collection. Like, refuse. Like, Jumperman Chris, that dude got everything, my guys. Jumperman Chris got a lot of sneakers, bro. A lot of shoes that we haven't seen. I mean, I'm sure Break does. But, like, me personally, like, as a collector, like, I don't mind getting rid of certain stuff and then getting things that are new. Like, I don't mind doing that. I don't mind. Unless some of you guys barely wear your shoes, and it's like, okay, by the time I wear it, Raph, again, it's like they still feel brand new. So I only offload what I have double ups of. Yeah, at this point, dude, get rid of all your double ups, mans. I mean, I haven't sold any sneakers in a while. Like, it's been a long time, especially any of my personal. Like, I wouldn't mind, like, you know, for me, like I told you guys this, like any GRs or anything in that sort, or like hype stuff that I'll pass on, I'll go for your guys' sizes. But when it comes to my personal collection, yeah, like I'm not getting rid of them at at retail, like especially my most expensive one. I mean, those are my personals for a reason. Like, it's tough to get rid of certain ones. Like, there's a lot of shoes that I probably want to get rid of right now that I could probably, you know, sell for a really, really good deal. Like, probably under retail for most. You think they should bring back the Air Max program? Bring back creators like Sean? I've seen YouTube doubling up every time, but still riding the bus. Wait, what? You've seen YouTubers doubling up every time, but still riding the bus? You know what? I'm not judging anybody's transportation. I'll tell you that. Listen. You could buy all the shoes that you want, bro. But if you don't have a car and if you ride a bus, I will still not judge you, bro. Some people just don't like car payments. And you got to pay what? Car payments, and then you have to pay car insurance. Some people don't want to pay that. But I mean, having a car is essential, especially if you have kids. Oh yeah, I looked at the gas prices next to where I live. Gas prices are still under $5. Gas prices are still under $5 out here in Vegas. Well, where I live. Property tax, John Brown says. Some people get DUIs. If you ride the bus in 2026 is crazy. Too. Like I said, I am not judging. I'm not judging, bro. Some people don't have it as good, bro. You feel me? Like, I mean, under 5, yeah, because it's not as expensive. It's not as like $8. Drive Teslas? Man, F that, bro. I'm sorry. Dude, every time like I see like someone with a Tesla that's charging their Tesla at Target and they're just sitting there until their car is charged, man, listen, I here's $20. I fill it up in like 2 minutes and I'm out of there. You feel me? But with like charging your car and you gotta wait hours, yeah, I don't want to do that. You gotta wait like a whole ass hour. I'm good, bro. I will say insurance is a scam. Yeah, facts. If you live in a city with great public transportation, I know too. Like Seattle's like they have a really good public transportation out there in Seattle. People take buses all the time. Like those buses are freaking loaded with people. Yeah, time is money, bro. I ain't waiting around for an hour. Time is money, bro. I mean, still, you're sitting there for a minute, bro. You're sitting there for a while. Bro, listen, I went grocery shopping the other day. I was there for a minute. Dude still charging his car. I was out of there. But at the end of the day, it's preference, right? It's like, bro, like, why didn't you charge your car the day before? Like, why didn't you do that? Should have charged it like a day ago. Like the morning or the night before work. Jordan 6 infrareds or the 13 Chicagos. Bro, just edit your videos at that time. Dude, well, the thing is I don't have a Tesla. What are we doing here? Somebody brought up resellers riding the bus. That's what I was saying. Not overall bus takers. Y'all need to read. I might buy a Tesla at the end of the year. We pocket watching Chargers now. Hey man, listen. The wifey wants a Tesla one day. Me personally, I probably wouldn't want one, but I mean, it all comes down to preference. I always charge mine before late night usual. Yeah, I mean, I would assume that's. I mean, is there such thing as overcharging a Tesla? I remember whenever I was working at my last job, like I didn't want to pay for parking, so I would go to like some random ass neighborhood and park my car there, and then I had an electric skateboard, and I rode it on base. That was literally like I did not want to pay for parking, bro. Parking was like $15 a day. And I was like, I'm not doing this. But I eventually end up doing it just because I got a bunch of raises throughout the year. The time I was there. Bro, I was parking up some like at a neighborhood that was like a 15, like probably a 20-minute walk. But like I used it was like a booster board. I was like literally It was a boosted board. Yeah, it was going, the highest it goes is up to like 25 to 27 miles per hour. So, bro, it was an electric skateboard. It was sick. I didn't have to walk. But the thing is, I didn't want to pay parking. I was like, $15 a day? Yeah, dude, I'm good. I still have it. I have the remote, but my board is at my mom's house. I forgot. I was like, dude, I told the wife, I was like, I don't have my electric longboard. I was like, dude, you know how fun it would have been if I had it out here in Vegas? Oh yeah, 2-minute warning if you guys are going for these rejuvenates. Mine goes almost 40 miles per hour. It's crazy. Yeah, I used to skateboard. I used to skate. I've never fell off my board. One of my coworkers did because it was raining, and he decided to go full speed while it was raining, and he freaking was slipping and sliding in the freaking road, and he ate shit. I was like, bro, I told you to slow down. Take a train to the office. I'm not paying $20 a day. That's what I'm saying, bro. So I just took my board. $35. I paid like I don't know. It was like a $700 board, bro. It was expensive. Seems like a good spot to have one of those. Yeah, because everything is flat, you know? All right, 1 minute. It's live. If you guys are going for these rejuvenates, man. He literally ate shit. No. He didn't eat shit, bro. He just he fell, he rolled. That type of ate shit. You feel me? That's what he did. I fit in on Snipes Reserve for the Chicagos. All it takes is one small rock on that road to humble you. Yo, facts. Yo, John. Yo, facts. That was my ultimate fear, bro. It was one little pebble. Oh, you're cooked. Hell no, bro. What do you mean rollerblade? Man, stop it. Yo, listen. I was a professional rollerblader when I was a kid, dude. The four-wheelers, a little four-wheel. Come on, bro. Listen, I would still be down to go to some skate land, bro. You thought you were that guy, Mr. Cool on the skateboard? No. I just had to get it. I had to get to work. That's it. But yeah, nice try though. Speed wobbles too. Oh yeah. I mean, even if you live in Washington, there's so many hills. So many hills. Dude, I would love to rollerblade. Those skate land stuff, hey man, listen. How do you even brake on those things? They have, so basically on the skateboard, the electric longboards, they have a brake, so you have to pull the trigger back. So you go forward. It's you go forward, you go whatever fast you want, and then you slow down. You can't just freaking yeah, you can't just press down, dude. You're gonna be flying off your board if you're going full throttle, bro. Those Converses are terrible. Yeah, if anybody's going for these rejuvenates, they're live, $135. So, still waiting on my save the date. DH says, fruit booster, stop it. Wait, it's crazy how one little pebble will change your life dramatically. Rahu says, it'll be like that, bro. It'll be like that. My knees and my back are wrecked from years from skating. I live in pain, DJ says. Oh, 100% the board will leave you, bro. Dudes that rollerblade wear elbow pads and everything. What's wrong with that? If a guy that wears that rollerblades with elbow pads and everything and a helmet, what's the kids doing nowadays? They're doing those electric bikes, and they'll be on some wheelies. And they're doing this thing. They're doing that thing. Yo, having knee pads is crazy. They shock dropping Alaskas? Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Just farted in my work van and about died. Wow. That's crazy. That shit stink, huh? Safety is cool. If I fall now, it's over for me, Deli Venom says. Y'all got some bad knees? Y'all got some bad knees in here? Yo, these are still sitting. I use hop out of the whip and into the scooter too. Nice cute scooter. Beep beep. Have a little scooter. I was extra rollerblader. You were an extra rollerblader in Atlanta, Frank says. Wait, what? You were an extra rollerblader in Atlanta. What does that even mean? What do you mean extra? What do you mean extra? All colors mine restock. Yeah, I saw that. I was going to bring that up tomorrow. The Mine 001 slides. Did you guys know all the colors in the Mine 001 slides are restocking? They're not loaded up yet, but supposedly they're dropping on the 19th. Who in here still wants a pair of Mine 001 slides? Did I hear bad knees? Send them my way, Jake B says. Brutally. I can't decide what I wore, the Jordan 13s OGs or 14s, all black. At least the 14s is like $10 cheaper. Bro, is Teyana in here? There was a question that I had to tell you guys. I was like, I'm going to ask chat that. Damn, what was the question? Frank, do you remember? Frank, do you remember the question I was supposed to ask chat? We talked about this. And I was like, dude, I need to ask chat this question. Oh my gosh, what was it? And I was like, man, this is gonna be a nice little conversation if I asked the chat this. What was it though? I'm gonna try for the black pair. Yeah, one of my basketball guys won a pair, and then my yeah. No, Teyana came up with the question, but it wasn't Frank. I think Frank was there when we talked about it, but I forgot what I was like. I'm gonna ask chat. Fudge. Maybe I'll grab a Mine's 001s. No. I doubled up on the Air Max 95 Neons wrap and went to the mall the other day, and I had the size 12. The last one I picked it up because they really are they're not gonna drop again for 105 years. Sup, Rob? What up, Salvador? What's good, dude? Damn. Now it makes me want to text him real quick to be like, yo, what was that question I was supposed to ask chat? Where are the restock on the Nike sneakers app? So the Mine 001s should be restocking on the Nike app, but that's going to be on the 19th. What day is that? That's next week, Thursday. On Graph kicking in. Dude, I was like, oh man, it was good. I'm pretty sure it was a pretty good question. What do you know about those Heelys back in the day? If you know, you know. Absolutely, bro. No, it's not about the Grails, bro. You were gonna ask the chat who wants $100 for free. No. Dude, this shit's pissing me off now. I was like, dude, wow. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna give you guys this real quick so I could start remembering. Damn. I'm gonna ask the Nene. Hold on. Keep. I know. I need to start taking notes, bro. Dead ass. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you don't remember shit and you just like, you're so invested in trying to remember it. I heard there's only 7,600 pairs of Kobe 3s dropping Friday. I tell Siri to remind. I know. Sneaker of the year? Rob, what are you talking about, bro? No. Sneaker of the year? What you mean sneaker of the year? Dude, it's only March. We're talking about, you want to talk about sneaker of the year. Ain't nobody you want to talk about no sneaker of the year. All right, here we go. Is this all Costco's? Oh my gosh, music. Wow, what a time, huh? Off-white hoodies at Costco. Anybody going for these? Like, anybody check their Costco's if your Costco's got these? How much is what's the retail? 85. Wasn't the retail 85 bucks? Off-white hoodies at Costco. I think it's 85. It's only Canada. Only Canada. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 85 bucks. Sold that in a minute. He doesn't remember either. Man, I forgot the question. Off-white and path like Ed Hardy. Morning Rap, how you feel about the Mike Evans trade to 49ers? I like it as long as he stays healthy. I don't want a huge logo on my back or look like a billboard on the off-white on the front of the hoodie. Off-white TM. Cold Sins really paying all these people to pump out these Freddy's versus Jason sneakers. Now Sneaker Files has an ad. I think it might hurt them in the long run now. Bro, Cold Sins, they probably got money to really ask these blogs to really push it out, bro. I'm telling you guys, that's probably what it was. Because when we saw that post, when we first originally saw that post on like a random blog and it said hashtag ad, and you guys were saying that, oh, Raph, like all these blogs are promoting the Cold Sins sneakers. Bro, they're probably paying these blogs a bag. Where's the post at? Is it on Instagram? They're probably paying these blogs a bag. Hey, man, I'll promote it. Hey, shit. Hey, man, Cold Sins. Hey, I run a stream. I could promote it. Shit. What you got? Chat. Let's negotiate real quick. What's Cold Sins offering? I'll do a whole dedicated stream for you. Everyone, listen. How much they paying? Oh, man, that's crazy. Hey, they probably offering a bag, though. Yeah, they're 100%. Yep. Here's that post. Colton Custom, Nightmares, Travis Lowe's. I mean, sneaker blogs are going to drop. I feel like, did Z Sneakerhead post it too? That's where we originally saw it, didn't we? I don't get the hype. But, I mean, I get it. I mean, they also posted videos. Chat, I'll tell you this. I'm dead ass. Like, we'll talk about a sneaker because it's gonna drop. But let me tell y'all something real quick for the one time. Let me ask y'all this. Because I'm pretty sure they're probably paying a bag, bro. Like I never really, let me tell you something real quick, chat. I've never really got the hype on this shoe. I never really got the hype. Like I didn't get it. Like when they drop multiple in the past, right? They did they did the Chucky one, and they also did the Labubu one.
$3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. CodeSense.com. Have those notifications on because check these out. CodeSense.ny is dropping the Nightmare Travis Scott custom low featuring a Freddy versus Jason type vibe. Look at the heel tab on these joints, Army. So we got Jason's mask on the heel tab, and we got that iconic Freddy Krueger sweater pattern on the side panel and the toe box. They snapped on these joints. They also come with this crazy Nightmare custom shoe box. Army, y'all already know CodeSense go above and beyond when it comes to the design and the packaging for their sneakers. And just like the Chucky the Slayer joints, these gonna move fast. Now, Army, to activate early access and get drop notifications, make sure you go to their website, CodeSense.com, enter your phone.
Chat, what's the retail on the shoe? What's the retail on this? $185. 185. Sorry, it's up there. Yeah, I'm.
Gotta be kidding me. Freddy versus Jason. Travis Scott custom drops Friday the 13th from CodeSense. They got another banger. Look at the Freddy Krueger details. The details on the sneaker is crazy. The Jason mask on the packaging. It is dropping Friday the 13th. Make sure you have your notifications for CodeSense. And on top of that, guys, look at this sneaker. The Jason mask on the back. Retail is $185 and is reselling. Look at the Chucky ones. They went for crazy bread. Make sure you're there Friday the 13th. Man, you gotta be kidding me. Freddy versus Jason, Travis Scott custom drops.
Yo, what the fuck going on? What the fuck going on here? What the hell going on here? What the hell going on, chat? Hey, our boy Sniper got too much goddamn candy, bro. What the hell going on, bro? Buddy tweaking. Our boy Sniper tweaking. What's up with? What is happening? Motherfucker was on some shit.
Friday the 13th from CodeSense. They got another banger. Look at the Freddy Krueger details. The details on the sneaker is crazy. The Jason mask on the packaging. It is dropping Friday the 13th. Make sure you have your notifications for CodeSense. And on top of that, guys, look at this sneaker. The Jason mask on the back. Retail is $185 and is reselling. Look at the Chucky ones. They went for crazy bread. Make sure you're there Friday the 13th. Man.
Yo, what the? Yeah, hey, this is great. Oh man, you a hater, Raph. Today, Raph. If you were getting the bag, you were doing the same shit, bro. Be honest. Tooth, Listen, I'll tell you this, bro. They gotta offer me a bag or anything like that. I promise you, bro. I ain't promoting this shit, bro. We talk about this. We'll talk about sneakers and stuff like that, but like, promise you, man. I've denied, I've denied good bread for certain ads for certain shit, and I've declined a lot of those. Like, I just got offered Temu. I got offered a bag from Temu to promote their shit. You know what I said? I said no. Come on, bro. Sometimes you got to be realistic, bro. You really do. Why would I promote something that I probably most likely would not wear? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even gonna go to the other stuff that I got offered in the past to just show you that, you know what I mean? Like, just wouldn't, bro. I'll tell you guys, Temu offered me $2,500 to do a video on Instagram, a short reel, and then to do it to promote it on stream, do an unboxing, and then also do a dedicated video for the items that I got. I said no. I mean, $2,500 is $2,500, but it's like, imagine me like trying to promote a goofy ass like graphic tee that I probably won't wear. The thing is, I would have to choose. So there was a link that they sent. It's like, you have to choose from whatever. And I was like, and I just respectfully declined it. You on here hyping up weak Kobe's? Because I like them. Nike's not paying me. I like Kobe's, bro. You say weak Kobe's, but at least I'm buying what I like at the end of the day. At least I'm buying what I like, bro. Tito, I remember that. It was because they probably stole it. A USPS had stole it. Whoever, transportation, and got stolen. So, but it's okay. Like, listen, chat, I have no hate on anybody that gets a bag to promote something. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, you look at it, it's like, oh shit, if I'm getting offered like a fucking bag, like, I'm talking about, like, bro, like, how much would it take for me to promote something like that? I mean, dude, man, it's tough. But at the end of the day, like, I'm not at a level where, like, I know realistically, like, you could talk hypothetically, right? But in reality, I'm not getting offered a whole lot of money for certain things like this. I don't know how much these are. I'm not pocket watch or anything like that, but I'm sure these guys, they got way more clout than I do. I really do. And I told you guys this. I've been real with y'all when it comes to clout. Clout's a real thing, bro. Like, if you have a lot of clout on social media, you're going to get offered a bag. You are. And that's the truth of it. Like, I don't have clout on Instagram like that. I'm only at 13,000 followers. Like, if you have like 100 and 200,000, like, a lot of companies are going to view you as a different, they're going to view you differently because you have a lot of clout, right? Same thing with YouTube, same thing on Twitter, like all that fun stuff. Like, there's definitely levels to it at the end of the day, but you absolutely get offered more money if you have more clout. And that's just the reality of it. So I'm just being real with you guys. I bet your Cold Sins will probably offer me like a couple $100, like, just to offer just to promote it. So yeah, I got a pretty good following on here, but like, you have to understand, not companies don't watch your content. Some people do, some people don't. You know what I mean? They will just browse to your you look at it as if your social media page is a resume. Like, they won't go through every single one of those videos. They want to look at the engagement. That's what a lot of companies look for. They don't care what you talk about. They just want to see, okay, are the other people commenting? Are there people watching? How many views does these person have? Like views they have? They're looking at that. They don't care what you're talking about, bro. They absolutely don't care what you are absolutely talking about. And that's just the reality of it, bro. They ain't offering you shit. If you, I mean, don't get me wrong. I got offered paid promos for a couple of stuff that I feel like, you know what, this makes a little sense, and it benefits not only me, it could benefit you guys. Like I did. I'll be real with you guys. Like I've gotten paid promotions for from Poison. You know, but it was like, okay, for in order it to benefit me, to benefit you guys, what did I do? Every single video that I did, I gave away the shoe. I gave away the sneaker to you guys. I didn't keep it. I gave it to you guys. Like, all right, well, shit. If I'm gonna eat, y'all motherfuckers are gonna eat, dude. Y'all getting the shoe, not me. That's exactly what we did. So, just look at the engagement products have fits your following. K. Anderson says, yeah. So what are we doing? Let's keep it fun, and a respectful family could go sideways real fast. Yeah. But anyways, chat. Like I said, I thought this was a funny video. Shouts to Sniper Kicks. Y'all want to watch a video? It's on his Instagram. So. But this shoe is releasing what? Friday? Friday, right? Friday? Yeah, these are releasing Friday. It's going to be respectfully a pass for me. Last time they dropped it, it was the Labubu. I remember we were talking about the Labubu Travis's, and then everyone was all like, oh no, this is just a custom. I said, oh. So... Hey man, listen, chat. Like, we're just here. We love sneakers, bro. If you like that shoe, I'm sure. Hey, Toof said he's going for them. Toof said he's going for them. Toof's going for them. I have no listen, chat. I have no issues of you guys, of going for a certain shit that you want. Like, I would care less. Like, if y'all going for them cold sins, hey man, listen, you like them, go for it. I don't care. I ain't wearing them. But like I said, if you guys like them, that's up to you. Okay, let's check these out real quick. I wanted to show you guys this video. Where is it? Oh no, it's not a video, it's a shoe. Why are you not pulling up? Ain't pulling up. What's up, buddy? What's up, bro? You alright? Buddy's like, what are you doing? He thought I was going to be done. Here it is. Oh, no, it won't let me pull it up. Why the heck? Off-White is officially done for after this. Let's see, I'm grabbing a pair. Toof will end up with 5 pairs. Isn't it like a pre-order? When are the Alaskas dropping? March 21st. Mark your calendars. All I gotta say, boys and girls, is that, like, hey, don't be surprised if the equal raffles go live at the beginning of the week next week. Okay? It's gonna start to heat up. I want you guys to know that. It's gonna start to heat up. It's absolutely going to start to heat up, man. It really is. I'm expecting equal raffles to go live soon. I'm expecting, since if March 21st is the slated date, because I'm hearing 2 dates for some reason. Yeah, Steve, like I'm hearing the 21st, and then people are saying, yo, Raph, the 28th. I don't know which day it is. I heard that yesterday. No, Raph, it's the 21st. No, Raph, it's the 28th. So which one is it? Is it the 21st or is it the 28th? Is it the 21st or the 28th, chat? Isn't this only in store, though? Man, listen, I'm not here to judge anybody, please. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Chat, understand that you guys have opinions about other content creators. I don't want you guys doing that here. Hold on. Why are you getting mad? Oh, I'm not getting mad for what? The off-whites? There's no black lettering on the new releases. Me off-white is 21 in sneakers and boutiques are 28. Maybe. 21st, I think. Okay, so 21st. Because I'm wondering if like the 28th could be like, okay, 21st for the VAA site and then 28th for the tier zeros. Gotcha. Okay. So 28th is for the tier 0 stores. So, and then what? Sneakers app is probably going to be like the same day. I have not seen any raffles for the Teyana Taylors just yet. 28 from the streamer, 21 on the release date app. Okay, which one would value more longer Alaska's for the black or white union fragments? Which will hold value more longer? Probably, I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know on that one. Which will hold more value? This is 2018 pair on the picture. I think they released 2017, bro. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong though. I mean 2017, 18. Close enough. Close enough. Because this is gonna retail. Well, what's the retail? You know what? Are they retailing this at $225 or $250? Are they retailing this? I didn't even see any retail prices on these joints. I think 225. If Rav did that deal with Emu, the whole chat would got his Alaskas for under retail, Drex says. 250 with taxes. 250 after taxes. Okay. 250 for this shoe, huh? Heard 230, so 230, 250. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they have it price pointed at 250, but I'm pretty sure it's got to be 230 on this one. 230 buckaroos, huh? 230 retail. People are saying 250 because after like shipping and tax, so roughly around 250. I mean, I'm paying 250 over a $400 shoe, you know, 450 or 500 more. Because once resellers get the backdoor plugs on these, dude, they're gonna be pushing this shoe for like $800. Like this might be a hot take once again. I don't think brick after bricks. Hot take again. I don't think brick after bricks is gonna go for a lot as much as the brick after brick by bricks. Told you guys, like, I wouldn't be surprised if this is under $1,000. I feel like this is gonna go under 1,000. Looks less appealing in that pic, probably because it's the lighting. It looks like golden hours on like a sunlight. I've never seen these in hand, by the way. I don't know if you guys seen these in hand. I heard that the plastic in the middle of the shoe starts to yellow pretty bad. But I mean that's with most like certain like shoes, depending on the material on the sneaker. Node 250, that's tax. House of Heat looks less appealing. How much were the originals? I don't know. You know what? Let's look it up. We can look it up real quick. We can look it up. So I'm assuming Off-White, Jordan 1, Euros. They had GS sizing too? So last sale was $2,900. Okay, hold on. You're talking about retail. Retail on this was $190. Dropped March 3rd on 2018. So yeah, so whoever said 2018 was right. So $190. $190 was the retail price on this shoe originally. $190. And then now they're bumping up the price to $230. Hold on, let me bring this up real quick. Breaking news, chat. We got some breaking news. Here we go. Breaking news. Just in, a 300,000 in Jordan stolen from a cargo train in Arizona. Again? When was this posted? The 11th. Today is 7:25. Federal agents have arrested 8 men in connection with the theft of 300,000 in the Nike shoes from a cargo train in Arizona. $300,000 worth. Oh, ain't no way, bruh. Sells bolts cutters and attracted merchandise and passed it along associates in the vehicle, running parallels in the train in some cases. These have activated the emergency brakes in the train, traveling up to 70 miles per hour, according to court testimony. Investigators retrieved cases of 1,800 pairs of Nikes from 2 vehicles and stashed for later pickup in a drainage pipe near the tracks. The shoes were Air Jordan Son of Mars lows, model slated to be available to be public starting on May 1st. Bro, they went to go steal some Son of Marses. They did all that stealing for this? I mean, granted, they probably didn't know what was inside. They probably didn't know what was inside. They're like, man, what the hell? Going to jail for these? Yo, bro. They gonna open the box. They said shock drop. They gonna open the box. They said surprise. They thought it was gonna be brick after bricks. Oh man, listen, them brick after bricks ain't touching them trains, bro. Them shit's going on a private jet. Yeah, wrong bricks. Yeah, facts. They got the wrong bricks, buddy old pal. You got the wrong train. This train was going to the swap meet. Yeah, dude, imagine that. Imagine open the box as a surprise. You said these were brick after bricks. Man, we got Son of Marses. We going to jail. Cooks at a time. What's up, Rob? What up, Mr. Chung? They probably turned themselves in. No, they didn't turn themselves in. They probably turned the shoes in first. They probably like, hey, man, listen. We don't want these. We're sorry. We're sorry. That's crazy, bro. I'd be hot, bro. Dead ass. If my boy hit me up, and said, bro, hey, yo, I got this mission we got, bro. We're gonna get some heat, bro, in these trains. You ready? How much, hey, bro, how much we making? Thousands, bro. Thousands. Talking about heat. Bro, if he gonna open the freaking box and we saw this, bro, I'd slap him behind the back. Boom! Behind the head, bro. Like, we're going to jail for these, bro. That's crazy. Hey, help me carry these. I ain't carrying those. Bro, literally, dead ass. Listen, I am not even running from the cops, bro. I'm surrendering. I'm surrendering myself. Listen, arrest me, sir. All right? F it. I don't even want them shits. I want to go home. Yeah, that's tough. 300, yo, chat. Investigators retrieved cases of 1,800 pairs of Nike shoes, bro. 1,800 pairs. I mean, how many cars were there? I mean, I'm assuming like U-Hauls. That's crazy, bro. I'd been hot, bro. I would have been hot. They thought it was gonna be some sort of Alaskas or brick after bricks. Those shoes are absolutely getting on the freaking private jet. $300,000 worth, meaning 1,800 pairs of worth of sneakers, bro. Yeah, imagine sharing a freaking cell with somebody next to you. Be like, yo, what are you in for? Stealing some bricks. Even whatnot streamers would be selling that trash. Where are these going to is the real question. I don't know. I don't know where they're going. Probably on like eBay, StockX, list them, and then just going from there, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where their shoes are going. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know where they're going. I don't know where they're going, but that's rough. Got punked for sure, too, legit says. I mean, granted, whenever they're probably going to these trains, they probably don't know what's inside. They're just going ahead and be like, all right, shipments on Tuesdays. Time to, they probably know like that this is happening a lot often than usual. So like now that a lot of the people that are like really like chasing these trains down are probably having new locations to pull up, like, but probably got busted putting back on train after opening boxes and finding these. Part of the 99 cents to, like, how does that even work? Like, how do you even set up like a mission like that? It's like, all right, guys, we're going to meet up at 7-Eleven, get our snacks, get our bug juice, get some gas, get some sunflower seeds, and we're off. You got the Sawzall blade? All right, cool. All one-night streamers are sell trash. Always low model shoes that are at the Academy Sports acting like they're grails, Zach says. You know, who in here is constantly on Whatnot? What up, Tito Kicks? Anybody on Whatnot recently? I've been hearing that Whatnot is addicting. Show it up, Tito Kicks. Inside sources, huh? Anybody on Whatnot, though? Anybody on here on Whatnot on the daily? Car shipment is about to be the only train you can see seeing the dog workers here in Maryland. They bagged those bricks after all the other heat came through. Me. Whatnot is a scam. Never used it. It really is all the time, huh? Me. Jake B, it sounds like when you put me ... you sound like you're addicted, bro. I'm on Whatnot, but I'm only swiping DS and steals. Okay, like okay, let me ask you guys this. If anybody's on Whatnot on the daily, like what is the biggest steal? Like the biggest steal that you got on Whatnot? When it comes to sneaker wise, like sneakers. Like what's the biggest steal that y'all got? Yo, Raph, I got this for a steal, bro. Like, what you guys got? A lot of fake clothing on Whatnot. Be careful. Car shipment has small windows for fumes. Never on Whatnot. I used to be on there a lot, but it gets annoying with the sellers. They be doing too much. You're on Whatnot daily, huh? And trash stuff. Try to buy gold bars and silver bars and whatnot. Let me see if I still have the app. Whatnot. Yeah, I don't have the app. Yeah, I don't have the app. No app. I do not have the app. Nike Canadian Purples and Travis Cactus Jacks. Doubled my earnings on some Slayers from buying on Whatnot. Free SBs, huh? Their homies can run up the bids on Whatnot. Shit's not even a deal. I got Travis Laws for free for Cool Kicks on a giveaway. I'll tune into a sneaker channel on Whatnot, and all of a sudden I see Tito Kicks in a mod in there. I think Big Ron's Kick is a mod for 2Js. I think. Yeah, I don't have the app, bro. I used to, bro. Whenever like I was supporting one of my homies, he was doing like a Pokemon Rip stream, so I went to go support, and that was it. Like you guys keep telling me to go on Whatnot, but I'm never really on there. Have connections on those shits, cheap, either scamming, stealing, and I don't know. Yeah, because there's no authentication process for Whatnot. You just gotta trust the seller. At the end of it, you have to just trust the seller. That's normally how it goes. So they act like gazelles and sambas would sell for $200. I mean, I'm assuming that that's what like Whatnot streamers do, is that like they pay. That's why I assume that that's why there's so much lowballing nowadays. Like, don't get me wrong, lowballing has been a thing for a long time from like other resellers. But now this time around in the year 2026 and the big 20, bro, I'm telling you, man, this dude, lowballing is everywhere. Just because they're probably using the product to sell it on Whatnot. You get like resellers offering you like for a used pair, like a Jordan like 1 for like $40 because they're probably selling for like $100 on Whatnot. Dead ass though, like getting a used pair and then like buying it for like $40-$30. I mean, damn, Panda Dunks are for free. And they're probably getting like $40 off of it. But it's not the reseller's fault. It's a bunch of the degenerates that keep buying the stuff from them. I mean, if you're gonna get a pretty good deal on like a Jordan Black Cement 3 for under $200 or maybe under $150, I mean, why not? It's just a bunch of degenerates. It's like a video game sometimes to people. It's like, oh man, he just outbid me. All right, I'm gonna bid you real quick. I'm gonna wait till the last second. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I that's true, right? Open world, it's like it just depends who you're buying from. You can't just buy from a random. I wouldn't buy from a random that I don't know. You know, I'm not buying from a random that I don't know. If I don't know that person, if I don't know any references from them, then it's like, all right, well, I'm not gonna buy from them. That's why I hate cons also. Resellers offering you $45 for a shoe that's $180. That's what I'm saying. Because most of the time that's where they're probably making making the most money off of it, because they're probably like, dude, they're probably lowballing a bunch of people at these sneaker cons for like damn cheap, bro. They do some sort of verification wrap, you get to get your money back. Ah, gotcha. But it loses reference for the seller, I'm assuming. I'm addicted down horn. I mean, it is what it is. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're getting a good deal, you might as well. You know, if you guys are getting a good deal anywhere else, like eBay, StockX, whatever, like whatever, you know. But listen, I wouldn't blame the resellers that's on there trying to make their buck. But at the end of the day, like, I can't imagine how many shoes that they probably have it stacked up that they get for free. And they're making an easy, what, $30, $40, $50 profit for each shoe. Dude, I can't imagine how much these Whatnot streamers are making. They're probably making bank. I know, like, Jacob Star, he does a lot of vintage stuff. And he's not as active on social media as much as he was before. I mean, he's on YouTube, but like, I think he's more active on Whatnot too, selling a bunch of those vintage t-shirts. Dude's making, man, he making a bag off of Whatnot, because a lot of those vintage tees are not, I mean, they're not expensive. You're going on like, you know, thrift shopping, and you're getting those t-shirts for what, $2, $5, $6, and then selling it for like $50 on Whatnot. Blazendary's been on there for years though. Like, I heard he was on there for a long time. He's pretty known on the Whatnot streams. So, because a lot of these, the thing is, a lot of the YouTubers too, like, they kind of stopped doing more content, and they're on Whatnot more than on YouTube now. Like, you'll see them going live on YouTube shorts because they're on live on Whatnot. I've seen a couple. I know Seth does it. Sneak City Break does it sometimes. There's a few YouTubers that are on Whatnot. So TJ's been on Whatnot recently. Yeah, I've seen he's been on there for about a year now, I think. So I mean, it's a lot of people that be tapped in. Saw Bratty Kicks move to TikTok now. I don't know where she's been. I just see her on Instagram. So as this Discord scammers alert. One chick's talking about love of shoes. It's on TikTok selling $35 sneakers. Atomic says. I mean, you could love sneakers and still sell it. So I don't know. But anyways, chat, I think that's it for me today. Today was fun. Today was absolutely fun. So I appreciate you guys. If anything goes down, you guys already know I'll jump back on and to see if there's anything. But other than that, you guys enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Friday is gonna be a little short for me. There's nothing really going on Friday. If anything happens during the day, I might jump on later. But I'm gonna be a chaperone for my daughter's field trip this Friday. It's gonna be exciting. Nice little break. Just off social media a little bit. Just kind of go spend time with my kiddo and her classmates and stuff. So it'd be cool. It's gonna be fun. So, but you guys enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. As always, we'll be back again with another stream. Like I told you guys, I really do appreciate you guys tapping in on the slower days. And I told you guys, man, if you're new here as well, I'm here every single day. People think I'm just here for the hype stuff. I'm here every single day, Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday, depending on what's dropping. I'm here every day with you guys. So enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Follow me on Instagram and do that fun stuff. If you guys ordered a t-shirt, your trackings should all be up to date. So I really do hope a lot of you guys get your t-shirts. Please, I would love to see a lot of your fits, man. Especially if you got unions. These are going to go well with the Union 1 highs. So, or if you got SB Jordan 4s, Chicago 1 lows. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. I appreciate you guys for the love. Hit that like button on the way out. I'm not sure how many likes we're at right now. But once again, follow me on IG at Rafi Collects. And I'll see you guys all on the next show. All right? You guys have a good day. Enjoy it. Happy Wednesday. See you guys on the next one. I have to talk slow because I set up my outro and it's now it's going slow for me. But yeah, there it goes. Enjoy your day, chat. Love y'all. Peace.
There's no denying what we want.